There's a black woman at the crossroads. I see her at the crossroads. Sis, what you gonna do when judgment comes for you? Where you gonna hide? Can't run to the other side. There's a black woman at the crossroads. There's a black woman at the crossroads. Her eyes an all-day rainstorm pounding on the floorboards of her face. Her chin a leaky roof of tears that spill down into her heaving chest. Her desperate cries sound newborn while her pain feels ancestor. She is caught in the crossroads, intertwined in this intersection, and she cannot escape. Traffic is hitting her from all sides like good lighting, but people can only see her from one angle. No one can see how she's a casualty of her intersectionality. Life landed her here, at the busiest intersection a black girl can be, the corner of Racism Road and Sexism Street. Black women been forced to play in its traffic since white folks gentrified our bodies and sold them at market price, so there is a black woman at the crossroads, constantly being hit by this double dose of discrimination. These are no accidents. Is that why no one wants to slow to watch, to help? One time, a black man from Racism Road tried to lend a hand, but he couldn't get a handle on the injuries to her womanhood. Susan from Sexism Street tried to have her back, but lacked the support to deal with the trauma that came from being black, so this sister remains stuck in the overlap of injustice squared, with no one able to get to the root. So there is a black woman at the crossroads, enduring impact after impact, but her suffering has no impact on the larger society. Wishing someone would say her name, feeling like it's her destiny to be erased from the movement, from the moment. Most don't know Natasha McKenna or Tanisha Anderson or India Beatty or Deborah Dana or Breonna Taylor, but we know Mike Brown and Trayvon Martin and Tamir Rice and George Floyd. There is a black woman at the crossroads, and she needs to be seen. A crossroad is a crucial point where a decision must be made. We must decide to not push her to the shoulder, to the margin, where she shoulders oppression from multiple marginalized groups, but we want to separate her into one or the other to make our comprehension of her struggle smooth like butter, but it's not. It's complex and hard to see, but failure to see these complexities is a failure to see reality, which is why Kimberle Crenshaw coined the term intersectionality, because if we can't see a problem, we can't fix it. The way black women are treated is a crime, and we have to bear witness. And Ms. Crenshaw is providing the frame so we all can see the compounding impact of living at the intersection of multiple forms of inequality, because most discourse is shaped to respond to the pressures of one identity. Meanwhile, you're suffocated by 2 or 3 more, but folks don't see the severity, don't see how being black woman leads to unique challenges that don't exist if you're just woman or just black. God forbid you throw something else in there like trans or disability and you become the baggage no one wants to unpack. When facts become puzzle pieces we don't know where to place, we rather throw away the whole board rather than look our ignorance in the face. But Ms. Crenshaw, in all her wisdom, encourages us to see things through the intersectionality prism. She says you can't change outcomes without understanding how they came about, like how black schoolgirls are 6 times more likely than white girls to be kicked out. We must first understand how the competing of racial and gender stereotypes in a classroom might play out. We must first do the work, but no one said it would be easy. But I see a black woman at the crossroads, and she needs me. She could be me, or she could be you, standing at the intersection of all the social identities your life crosses through. So when you see her in the traffic, don't be guarded. I know it's hard. Say her name, be a witness, use your voice, and be a crossing guard. There's a black woman at the crossroads. I see her at the crossroads.